Well, many of you are working from home, and those home offices can be a mess. But thankfully, our professional organizer, Amy Payne, is here to help. Good morning, Amy.
Good morning.
It's true. My husband is working from home as well, which is a new thing for us. So it gets a little chaotic.
It does. Yes, my husband's been working from home since March.
Yeah.
So we actually just renovated our office spaces in our home. So there's room for both of us.
Well, that's good. Well, so what are some of the problems that we have from working from home when things stack up, and what can we do about them?
Right. So a lot of people who work from home struggle with how to separate personal from business. That's one of the big things that we deal with when we're talking about time management, paper. I mean, pretty much anything related to a home office. You're talking about how do you work when it's work time, do personal stuff when it's personal time, and not let them intermingle too much. People with kids at home, trying to school at home, that's a whole other ballgame that we're not even going to really address today. We're talking about just strictly working and personal. So first of all, keep your papers separate. Your personal bills shouldn't intermingle with any kind of work papers. If you need 2 file cabinets or 2 file drawers, get those and keep those things separate. When I'm working on a project, I keep the information related to that project in a file folder if there's more than one paper related to it. And even if I'm not planning to really file it, I like to use file folders in my piles to keep everything separate.
And label those just so you know where we are. What about color coding? I know you're a big fan of that.
I am a big fan of color coding. If you want to get that fancy, that's up to you. We organize to the level that our client wants to be organized. So if the client's like, yes, let's color code, then we do. And if they're like, whoa, that's way too far for me, I'm just trying to survive here, then we don't go that far. So.
Well, you know, one of the things I know you deal with if you're working with people from home is positioning all the machinery. So you got the computer and the monitor, and there's a printer, and there's, you know, all kinds of other stuff. And that, how you position that matters too.
Exactly. We try to keep everything that you need on a daily basis within arm's reach. So you shouldn't have to get up and go across the room every time you need a stapler or paperclip or a pen. The things that you use all the time should be stored right around you. And then the things that you use less often, you might have to get down on your knees, you know, in a lower cabinet or get on a step stool in a higher cabinet or walk across the room for the things that you really don't use all the time. If you're limited on space and you say use Post-it notes all the time, maybe you have 1 pad of Post-it notes near you, and then you have extra ones somewhere. So think of it like you would a big corporate office. You might have a storage room or a storage closet that you go to shop from, as I say. So you shop from your own stash. That may not be stuff that's located at your desk.
Well, I mean, all this is very good, and I know there's lots more to say. How can people get in touch with you and have you come and help them with their messy home offices?
They can go to our website. It's lastingorder.net. Or you can give us a call at 812-858-2457, and we'd be happy to come help you with your home office in person with masks, or we can do it virtually on Zoom. So give us a call.
All right, Amy, thank you so much. We'll be back with more local lifestyles after this. Stay with us.